Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me do some quick swapping, get our captions on, get back over into here. All right, so we're back to play Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. We are on day 13 in the morning. And I think the cork rifle contest is the 14th, so we have one day before that. And then I think our stable finishes the next day. So I think we've got a good amount to get through today. Should be kind of jam-packed, I assume. But sorry I'm late. This morning I was trying to get everything going and ended up just kind of running and not getting anything done on time. But that's how things go. Let's see. I think, what do we have? We have an alpaca? I don't remember if we got any other animals. I do not recall. Okay, let's see. I don't remember if we talked to most people in the morning, so figure we'll be safe and just talk to them now. We also need some furniture for this side room. It's looking a little bare. Oh. Top of the morning to you, Nobi. Hi, Minister Plumsworth. What can I do for you? I've come to inform you of the target practice event we'll be holding tomorrow. I was rather hoping you might consider joining the festivities. I'm not really sure. If you'd like to try your hand at it, come see me in Hullabaloo Square tomorrow. I shall come by to inform you of events and festivals again in the future. Well, perhaps not always in person. Regardless, these festivities are a chance to spend time with your neighbors. Do be sure to attend. Yeah, thanks, Minister Plumsworth. Yeah. Hi, Ori. What are you doing here?
Hi, Nobi. I have something I wanted to give you. Hi. Here you go. I drew some outfits that would look really cool on all of you. They're perfect for the seaside.
Wow, you've got talent. These look perfect to wear on the beach. I bet this one's for Doraemon, right? And this one has gotta be Sneech.
I'm glad you like them.
This is so good. It feels like a waste not to do anything with it. Hey, Ori, do you mind if I keep it?
Not at all. It's for you.
Thanks. I'm gonna make good use of this. I bet I could use the instant wardrobe cam on that picture Ori gave me. I should give the outfits a try sometime. I do like the outfit swap mechanic. I think that's really cute. Oh, Pip. Reports indicate increase in temperature. Resulting efficiency increases deemed positive. I love him. I love Pip. He's one of my faves. Alright, let's check in. How is everyone? Molly's looking fresh. Al's looking fresh. Let's see. Milker. Rush. I think it's supposed to be good weather today, so I think we can put both of these two outside. Bring them out. And then, let me see. Swap this so I can put my fodder away. Let's see, it's take out and then place, I think. There we go. And now swap back. Watering can. Let me fill this up because I think it takes a full watering can now with all of our crops. Let's see. give some water. Oh, our grass, I think that's harvest height? I'm not sure. I think? I feel like it is. I mean, it's been a while since we've grown fodder, I guess, in these games. Alright, and now we need to water our scrubs and our cukes. I have to re-water. I think I have to re-water our cucumbers. I don't know though. Maybe I don't have to. Let's see. Harvest. Oh, it doesn't look like we have to, which is really nice. That was one thing in the old game that was kind of rough. You would like harvest, and then it would take away the watering progress. Let's see. Do I have... I don't have my scythe on me. Where are you, scythe? There you are. Okay. Harvest. Getting progressively dirtier as we go. I don't know that scything is that, I don't know, dirt inducing, but maybe it is. Did we talk to Doraemon today? I guess we did. Guess so. Alright, let me look as well. To-do list. Okay. Let's see, requests. Okay, Belle wants 2 bamboo shoots and Sally wants 2 apricots. Okay. Alright, let's go, I guess, into the forest and see if we can find any bamboo shoots and apricots and stuff. Go foraging, a little forage journey. I don't know if bamboo shoots grow. I feel like I've only really found them up on the mountain, but I don't know that they're exclusively there, so hard to say. I do love the music in this game. I think they did a really good job. There's like a lot of little subtle, I don't know, like fairy tale-esque melodies and stuff that they weave in, which I think is really lovely, considering this is kind of a fairy tale planet, I guess, that we landed on. Since they've got, you know, elves and not exactly dwarves, but, you know, kind of dwarves slash earth elementally people and like penguin people. So I think it was smart to do something a little bit more out there, but I just love these games. I think they did such a good job. Let's see, I guess I have to check behind trees. I don't know how many forage spots are actively behind trees, but I feel like if you can go behind something, there's a possibility that there will be a forage spot, though it might be for something like mushrooms. That's kind of how the mushroom hunting went in fall in the last game. Let's see, let's see, let's get this. The honeypot ant. Kind of a strange creature, but it probably thinks that we're a strange creature, so I guess it all evens out. Okay, this way. Yeah, lots of horsetails. I kind of wish that quest had been, give me a horsetail. Because we would have easily completed that. That would have been a piece of cake. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on this side. So I think we could probably head up the mountain. I feel like easiest way is go this way, because I don't think that Wetwoods connects up to the top of the mountain. I feel like it's its own little loop on the side. Alright. My monitor is so dirty because Pickles has been like, I don't know, grooming next to my monitor and then spitting on it. I really need to wash it. It's gotten to a point. Let's see, you got mugwort. I don't think... Yeah, there's like a dandelions in this cave, but I don't think I've ever seen anything else other than dandelions, which feels weird, because I feel like a dandelion... I feel like this is rock, but... I don't know. I guess they're hardy, so... Maybe they are the most likely thing to be growing in that environment. Okay, let's see. Nope, nothing to forage up here. Nope, so no apricots and no bamboo shoots. Hopefully I didn't miss the hopefully I didn't miss the bamboo window, I guess. That was kind of a worry that maybe they were only like an early spring thing. I kind of feel like in the other game they were there all of spring, but it's possible that's not the way here. Hey Raz! Hello Saya, welcome in! Ooh, early stream today? Yes, yes. We often have Monday or Saturday morning streams, but sometimes they do tend to get canceled more often than most things. Probably because Saturdays just get eaten up, you know, with other things. I hope you're doing well. Hope your Saturday is going well. Let's see. We were just on a foraging quest and came back empty-handed. Came back with not much. How many of these do I need? I guess we'll keep 7 for now. Just in case, I guess, people need horsetails out of season. All chilled like always, and you know, I'm doing alright. I was a little behind this morning, because I had to get some housework done, but I'm gonna have to go back to housework after stream, but otherwise doing well. Just trying to... I have some friends that are coming to town, and they're staying in my house, so I have to clean my house. Gotta clean it up a little bit, get everything ready, get the spare bedroom all set up for them, but I'm excited to see them, so it's not like arduous or anything. Just more chores than normal, I suppose. Plus I have some gardening things that need to get done, so trying to do those as well. We'll see how much I actually accomplish, but an attempt will have been made. Okay. I love how Loomis is just chilling here. He knows you come to Granny's if you want, like, good food. Have to leave already, but wanted to stop by at least shortly. Well, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, Saya. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Hope it goes well. Wonder what I should do today. Oh, I know. I can go pay Granny Smith a visit. A little chat and a lot of snacks never hurts. Wait, is that her there? Oh, Granny Smith, my favorite. Hiya, Gran. I've come to visit. Why, hello there, Nobi dear. Would you care for some treats? You mean it? Oh, I was hoping you would say that. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, my dear. Gran? Oh no, we better get you inside. Come on, I'll help. Nice and easy. Sorry, dearie. Are you okay? You're a kind young boy, Nobi. Let me make you a little something as thanks. No, you ought to rest up. Are you okay? Maybe we should call Dr. Stacy here to give you a checkup. Oh, there's no need. It's just a little cold is all. They last a little longer when you're my age. Are you sure? I'm a little worried. Oliver and Belle might be close by, but it wouldn't be good if something happened while you were home alone. Yes, but there isn't much we could do about that now, is there? Maybe not, but still. Hey, I've got an idea. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Where'd you scurry off to in such a hurry? I went to borrow this from Doraemon. The call button! Is this a oh help, I've fallen and I can't get up button? I think it is. And just what is this button for? Okay, so it's called the call button, right? If you press the button while saying someone's name, they'll drop whatever they're doing and come right to you. So if you're ever feeling under the weather and like you might need help, call for me. I'll be there in no time. Oh, my dear boy. Thank you for the thought, but I wouldn't want to bother you so. No, it's fine. Really. I'd be worried to death otherwise. You see, my grandma was left bedridden after she got sick, and I wouldn't want the same to happen to you. Well then, if you insist, I suppose I can hold on to it. Promise? Promise. I won't turn you down after you've gone to all this trouble. Thank you, Nobi. Just promise me you'll actually press it when you're in trouble. There's no need to try and hide it. Yes, settle down now, you little worrywart, you. Gran. Honestly, after A Wonderful Life and Nina, anytime there's an old person in these games, and if they're like even a little sickly, I get scared. Like, oh no. Is it gonna be another Nina? I don't know if I can handle that. I'm already not gonna be able to handle it when the remake comes out. I'm scared. Though, at the same time, I do hope that they don't, like, that they still include that, I guess. Because I feel like that was a really important plot point. So if they remove that, I would be really upset. Genuinely. But I'm still gonna be sad. I don't know what happens with this like goddess spring. I don't know when we meet the sprites and stuff. Befriended Leaf. Leaf is such a good bean. Okay. Those two are good. Kias, hello! Good morning, Kias. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is off to a good start. We're just vibing. Actually, speaking of, I need to blow my nose because the allergies are coming for me today. So I'm gonna mute for like 1 sec. Of course, every time I, like, alt-tab, all of my monitors go dark. It's like some feature of this game. Something is, like, wonky with it, but... Alright, I'll mute for, like, 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. I'm saved. Oh no, I sympathize. I've also got bad allergies. It's the time for bad allergies, which is like a tragic time of year, truthfully. Because allergies are not fun. All you can really do is take like allergy medication, which doesn't really do much. Be like, well, this is all we got. Nature is blooming right now. We must stay inside. Yeah, it's a good time to be not touching grass if you've got hay fever. Not the best time to be out and about. Okay, Garrett wants a squid. Aiden wants almonds. God. I'll accept maybe the squid quest. The others look hard. So I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Let's see, Mally is eating. I think the other two are probably having lunch as well. Yes. There we go. Though, I'm gonna have to go outside soon. I have some gardening tasks that need doing, so... Pray for me, I guess. What is our money looking like? I don't know if we were saving for anything. I should have written notes. Should have written notes. Let's see. It's like mid-spring. Let's see. Recipes. I don't know if there's any recipe. Turtle stew. Oh my god, what? Turtle stew? That sounds not good. Also, I don't know, like, you shouldn't... Turtles are, like, definitely not a great one to eat. I don't know, they can make you really sick if they're not cooked, like, like, as much as they need to be. So it seems dangerous. Like, they don't want you to eat them. Our bodies don't want to eat them. Aren't they full of... Yeah, they're like chock full of salmonella. So you have to like really cook them, as far as I'm aware. There was also that one episode of Naked and Afraid where they ate that turtle. And, or the girl didn't want to eat the turtle and the dude was like, I was in the special forces. I know how to eat, like, cook weird things. And then he got super salmonella poisoned. He was sick for like days. He might have had to leave, honestly. I don't even know if he like made it. Cause he got big sick. So yeah, like, I don't know. Turtle stew seems bold. I don't know that I would partake of that. Don't think that would be for me. Because I don't really want to get salmonella, you know? I'm good. Hello, good morning, Aoi. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. How has the move and unpacking been? Hopefully it hasn't been too stressful. Hopefully it's been chill. Oh, Ori is napping. Young boy that he is. He needs... You know what? I like naps too. It's not just kids that have to nap though. I've napped a lot in college, truth be told. I was big on the naps. I'm doing great. Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad. We're just vibing. So, you're done unpacking? Nice. That's always nice when you're like finished and you can actually kind of enjoy yourself. I'm just enjoying stuff now. Nice. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad it seems to have gone smoothly. The best. Easy, you know, moves being finished. I feel like it took me Honestly, I think there's probably still boxes in my house that I haven't unpacked since we moved. There's so much nature and pretty things here. Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad. That's the best. Having like an environment that makes you happy. I've taken a lot of pictures. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's get this squid out. I think it's Garrett wanted it. Oh, sir. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna keep fishing. I think we'll get some money that way. Well, I guess I should probably stop by, I don't know, Mary's place, the store. See how they're doing. But maybe later. Maybe in the afternoon. Wow, caught a weed. Great. Just what we always wanted. How did that even get in the ocean and not be broken down? That's a real question I have. How? In the river, okay, maybe. But I feel like salt water is more likely to really ruin a weed. Actually, should I just walk over there? I saw a video yesterday of people like swimming in some bay, I think, in like Norway. And 2 killer whales showed up, which is maybe the most horrific thing to ever happen. And they didn't hurt anyone, but they could have, and that's spooky. And I was like, yeah, don't swim. Don't swim in the ocean. Don't do it. How have you been, Raz? It's been a bit since I've chatted with you. You know, I'm doing well. It's like, we're kind of in the tail end of like our crunch season at work. So just trying to like finish things up pretty much. I've got some friends coming into town this coming week. So I'm excited for that, but I have a lot of like stuff to get done around the house, so I'm like a little stressed about that, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine. But otherwise, I've been doing well. I'm excited to have Monday off. I'm excited. I've reduced hours starting Tuesday, which is great, because it's reduced hours, but I'm salaried, so I get paid the same, so less time to work is good with me. Always happy about that. So, that'll be good. But yeah, otherwise, just been chilling, I guess. Nothing too crazy happening. Just kind of involved with work, I guess. It's kind of been the thing. I'm also really hype about A Wonderful Life launching at the end of June, so I've been like trying to mentally prepare myself for that, but I don't think I'll actually ever be mentally prepared. Cause I'm just so excited. Just so amped that is finally coming out. One of my favorite farming sims of all time. I'm excited to see what they did with it. I've been purposefully avoiding like any videos, any spoilers. Like I don't want to know what they changed. I want to figure it out for myself. I want to find out. Okay, I think the girls are inside probably. Where is Mary? Where is she? Is she outside? I didn't see her outside. They changed the game by making it more like Destiny 2. They added ads. I don't think that's true, because there's no combat. In a Wonderful Life. Destiny 2. What a game. Destiny 2 is one of those games that I feel like a lot of people got hype about, and I was like just so uninterested in it that it just like totally passed me by. I don't know the game changes or the game. We were talking about A Wonderful Life, the remake. Been grinding Destiny 2. Nice, nice. Destiny 2 is super expensive. Is it? Like to play? Like real person money? Or like expensive within in-game currency? The game is free. Oh, is it like pay to win? Is there like, do you have to, is it one of those where you like need to do real life currencies to like get stuff? Oh, you have to buy all the DLCs. I see. Yeah, it's just like, I don't like space games. That's what it is. I don't know why. I just don't like space games. Games that take place in space, science fiction games are like not my thing. But still, without the DLC, there's like 2 raids, and I think 1 dungeon. How long do those take, though? I guess that's the question, like, how... Because, like, you know, in, like, WoW, 2 raids in 1 dungeon would be, like, nothing. That would be, like, no content. But if they have good replayability, I guess, or if there's something you get for, like, doing it over and over, maybe it's fine. With raids, you have 8 raids. With DLC, you have 8 raids and 6 dungeons. What do you have against space? I just don't like it. I just don't like the aesthetics of, like, space and science fiction. Like, in space, you know? There's no nature in space, you know? Or, like, I don't know, what people think up as, like, alien life forms, as, like, alien trees and plants and stuff are often just ugly. They, like, don't look good. So I just don't like them, generally. So it's just, like, it's depressing for me to play those kinds of games. Pretty much is the best way I can put it. I don't like the surroundings usually. A raid normally takes 2 hours, but if you're a new player, depending on how many new players, it could take up to 6. Oh my god. That's a long time. That's a long time to be in a spot with people. There is nature, you're just not looking at the right ones. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't like, I don't like all the chrome, I don't like spaceships, I don't like, I don't know, future weapons. The storylines just don't appeal to me usually. So it's like, just not my jam, which is fine. I'm not saying space is bad, I'm saying I don't like space. I don't like space, and I don't want to be in space. Torn Kite, I'm the same. The only sci-fi I like must take place on Earth or a verdant planet. Yeah, I need something that isn't just like chrome spaceship, you know, you're like wandering through hallways, you know? Or I think of like the ships in like Warframe, you know? You're just like sitting on your ship and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of space games, but Destiny feels like a first-person shooter MMO in space. You don't have to worry about spaceship, just guns and armor. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly popular, you know? Like, it's clearly for plenty of people. I'm too set in my farming ways. I need to be, if there's no farming, I don't know. You know? I don't force people to like it. Yeah, we can't force people to like our games. Lots of people think farming sims are like super boring, you know? And I respect that. They are kind of boring. It's just that's why I like them. But yeah, we can't force people to like our games, you know? And games they're such a subjective experience, you know, because you're actually in it. It's like they're gonna be way more personal, I would say, than like a lot of books and stuff. Farming in that game is all about killing the same thing over and over again. Oh god, I forgot to put my animals away. Sorry, friends. I forgot you were out here. Jeez. I'm a bad farmer. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buds. You can munch up there. Destiny and Warframe appear to similar crowds, which is shooter MMO crowd. They just added fishing, so everyone is hyped about it. I feel like every MMO needs fishing because fishing is such a good, like, downtime activity, you know? Sometimes you don't want to be farming. Sometimes you don't want to be grinding. Sometimes you just want to be sitting in one spot and, like, talking. Like, normally what I used to do in MMOs, I would go out and I'd be fishing, and that would be the time that I'd be, like, talking to everyone in guild chat. Because I'd be sitting there, doing the fishing thing, trying to, like, get stuff that I needed, or grind things for, you know, like, cooking, like, recipes that we needed for the guild, but it was, like, the prime time to just, like, sit and chat, you know? I find fishing super hit or miss in games. There's a lot of variations on the fishing minigame, and not all of them are good. Some of them are pretty rough, truth be told. Some of them are pretty difficult, or, like, super unenjoyable. Like, again, I think that fishing should be a downtime activity, by and large. I think my favorite fishing minigames are, like... I think Animal Crossing has a really solid fishing minigame. I think this game has a decent one. I'm not a huge fan of Stardew's fishing minigame. I really don't like Core Keeper's fishing minigame. So, it really just depends on what you're looking for and how active you want the fishing to be. I still think 3D Zelda does fishing the best because you can see the fish in the water and cast out and reel like you do IRL. Yeah, I just don't like the reeling. Sea of Thieves has the reel-in mechanic as well. I'm just, like, not a huge fan of that. But, again, I like my fishing to be, like, a little bit more relaxed, which is why I probably don't like that. But if you like your fishing to be a little bit more active, that's the way to go. Let's see, view Star Atlas. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Truthfully. Like, I mean, it's cool, but, like, how do I find constellations? That's what I want to know. I have no idea. We did, oh, okay, we found Orion once, but I don't know how. Super Black Bass fishing for the Nintendo DS is the most fun I've had with it, but it's quite active. Yeah, you gotta find, sometimes you're in the mood for active, though. So I think that's a good thing. Most fishing focused games are super active, which makes sense, right? Like, if that's the whole game, it makes sense that it should be fairly involved, right? Whereas if it's a side activity, or if it's in something like an MMO, like, I think we can have different kinds of fishing for different kinds of games. Because, like, in fishing, in an MMO, it's meant to be a downtime activity, so it should probably be slightly less active and more relaxed. But, like, it's just, make it so that, like, anyone could do it, and they don't need too much brain power, but sometimes I wish games would have different, like, that you could choose the fishing minigame, because I feel like that would be great. Because maybe you just really like fishing, and you really like Core Keeper's fishing mechanic. Maybe you love that. I wish games would be like, hey, what kind of fishing do you want to do? Maybe you have, like, different rods that have different minigames or something. That would be more fun. But yeah, it's... I feel like people have a lot of opinions about fishing games, which they should, because it comes up in so many different kinds of games, so it makes sense. Okay, so I think this is Cork Rifle, target practice. So this is 10 to 6. I think what we'll do, we'll take care of our animals. in our farm, and then maybe like cut down some trees and stuff, like deplete our energy. And then we will do the festival. Because I assume the festivals normally drop you off at the end of the day, so. Let's see, is Loomis? Oh, he is. Sometimes he's not down here. Sometimes he's off doing something, we like miss him. Good day to you, Nobi. Minister Plumsworth, what are you doing here? Word has reached my ears that you have been working rather hard on the farm. As such, I've come bearing a gift to reward your efforts. Oh, what is it? Let's see, Doraemon called it the searching cane, I believe. The searching cane? Awesome, but wait, does Queen Lucinda know about this? Heavens no, I took the liberty upon myself. I may have broken a few rules in doing so, though. Consider this an old man's way of encouraging today's youth to push onward. And promise me you shall continue to support Prince Loomis with his affairs here on the farm. Of course! Excellent. Now, I have left the searching cane with Doraemon. You may speak with him if you ever require it. Thanks, Minister Plumsworth. No need to thank me, dear boy, but do keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. I have no idea what the searching cane does, but Nobi was excited about it, so it must be, like, cool. Okay, here we go. Got searching cane. What do we do with it? Do you know how to use the searching cane? That gadget helps you find someone you're looking for. Once you pick someone, it'll point in their direction. Use it when you need to find one of us, or even someone else from the town. Okay! The searching cane can show you which direction a selected resident is in. It can be used indefinitely from an item slot. Okay. It's not the most useful because we actually have a map of where everyone is, but I guess for some of the places, like Wetwoods, Wetwoods is probably the most confusing. Maybe like some parts of Quivering Peak. I guess you can lose somebody in those spots. You can get looped. Let's see. Let's get... Hi, guys. Molly looking fresh. Al looking great. We're gonna do this, and then I think... guess I'll put both of them out. Hopefully they're not left too long. I need to also shear Al. Looking very fluffy. Let's see, let's take these out. Oop. I accidentally put 2 there. Well, we'll see. See what happens. Alright, let me get my shears. And I think we'll put the cane away. I don't really feel like we have need of it right now. There we go. Alright. Enjoy being naked again, Al. Sorry, friend. Sorry, friend. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why that one didn't want to lock on. Sometimes I miss the, like, Harvest Moon SNES version of, like, if you didn't water plants, they didn't die, they just didn't grow. Because we found out in the other game, even if you have, like, flowers and they're, like, fully grown, you have to keep watering them or they just die. The characters and voices in this game is so cute. Doraemon is a great fit. It legitimately is, Torn. It's such a good fit. I was worried at first, before I played the first one, I was a little worried that it was gonna be like, I don't know, like just a weird collab or kind of like campy in a bad way, but it's actually perfect. It's been written with such care, too, and it's very Doraemon. Like, the characters, they really just fit. They did the writing in such a way that it makes them kind of seamless into the world. So, it's genuinely so joyful. I also really appreciate that they kept the original voice actors for Doraemon, and instead of fully voice acting the game, they just have like voice lines at the start of every line, essentially. Sometimes it's a full word, sometimes it's just like an exclamation or something, but it kind of gives that character, which is nice. And then there are a couple of cutscenes that are fully voice acted, which it just makes it so you don't have to localize things. Like, you don't need English voice cast then. You can just keep it with the original Japanese cast and then just put subtitles in for like the fully voice acted lines. So I think it was really smart. It was like very well done. And then they got to keep their, you know, all-star cast. Okay. What do I want to do? Do we go to Wetwoods? It is like 7 in the morning. Oh, we didn't say hi to Pip. Like this with Pip. Pip beep. Requesting evaluation of services. Pip. What's up, Pip? Alright, another day to give it my all on the farm. But it looks like Doraemon already got started. I'm late. I hope he's not angry. I wonder where he is. Huh? That's... It's Pip, and he's staring at something. Staring at Doraemon. At Doraemon? I suppose it is fun watching Doraemon. He can do some really goofy stuff from time to time. I'm not gonna find out anything just standing here. I'll go ask. Hey, Pip! You were watching Doraemon, weren't you?
Nobita-kun.
Affirmative, Nobita. Just Nobi is fine, you know. Let's see then. Is it fun watching him? Fun. Processing. Negative. Observation is not fun. Then why were you watching him? Why? Unable to retrieve response. I see. Now that I think about it, Pip's been staring at everyone lately. Say, Pip, would you like to try doing some work around the farm? Work. Around farm. Processing. I think it'll be fun. Command accepted. Command? It wasn't an order or anything. I just thought you might want to try it out since you were watching so intently. Processing. Did you not want to work around the farm? Processing. The term want cannot be processed. Unable to retrieve response. Error details. Want correlates to innate, illumined desires or wishes. Scanning. Error. Functionality not found. It appears I cannot process the concept of want. Requesting input. Well, I have feelings like I want to take a nap or I'd like to go play. You don't have those? It seems not. I do not know what it is I want. I do not know what it is I should do. Pip. Oh, hello, Pip. I love him. I love Pip. I also like that people greet you in this one. They didn't do it in the other one, but I think it's really cute. That like when you walk by, people will say hi. And it's just like a little thing. Just a little smidge of additional, you know, character, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like that little bit that makes the world feel more alive, I think, is always nice in games. Because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes games are hard to play because the world feels very, like, sterile, I guess? Like, you can kind of just tell that, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, nothing you do matters. Like, the characters don't have a lot of depth to them. They're not written in a way that you can really engage with, so it gets, like, a little wonky. Man, we're not finding anything. Talk about lame. Ah! What is it? Did you find something? An ant. Aw, just an ant? That's no fun. We need a bigger catch than that. But we haven't found anything else. Well...
Yeah.
Hello, boys. Funny running into you two here again. What are you up to? Oh, it's Leaf. We're catching bugs, though we're not finding many, so it's more like we're looking for bugs. Many? We're not finding any. There's not a single bug out here. All we found is a single ant.
Hey.
I see. You know all about the woods, don't you, Leaf? Do you know any good techniques for catching bugs fast? Unfortunately, I must admit I know little more than the average person when it comes to insects.
だって
I'm only here to study the plant life after all. Is that so? Guess we'll have to find them the old-fashioned way. Well, so much for getting any help.
でも
Attracting bugs isn't such a difficult matter, actually.
そうだな
Color, scent, nectar. Are you looking at plants again? Don't you ever get sick of it? Never. The world is home to countless varieties of plants, and I have much left to learn. My goal is to unravel the many, many mysteries of the plant kingdom. It may be a slow process, but I enjoy it.
そうだな
For instance,
ね
take a whiff of this flower. You want us to smell it? Ew, that stinks! It reeks! Just what kind of stinky stuff are you making us smell here? Ew, that does smell pretty bad. But what about it? For me, the smell opens up a world of questions. For instance, why has it developed such a distinct scent?
そうだな
Common sense dictates it may be to ward off pests or infection, but such a hypothesis must be tested. I strive to uncover these mysteries and share my findings with the world. This is what I live for. I getcha, but ick. That smell likes to linger. I think my nose has a new tenant.
あのね
There are other flowers that, despite also having a foul odor, use it to attract insects instead of repel them. And while I have experienced the scent of those flowers, this one admittedly is most pungent. What did the other one smell like? You might liken it to a grimy toilet. Whoa, you must have nostrils of steel. Tell us about that flower. I would be happy to. I'm gonna pass on that. I couldn't care less about stinky old flowers. You two enjoy yourselves. Phew. He left. Oh well. So, where did you find this stinky flower?
あのね
I found it deep in the forest.
それでね
Some plants lure in insects as food, but there are even some that eat small lizards in the same way.
すごーい
Wow, the world sure is full of interesting plants. You sure know a lot about plants, Leaf. You're like a walking textbook.
うん
Not at all. There's so much out there that I don't know. That's why I'm traveling the world. Oh, it appears to have gotten late. I was so engrossed in our talk I lost track of time. I should head back to the farm soon, too. And yeah, I had fun listening to your stories too, Leaf. I hope you'll tell me more next time.
Mm.
I would be glad to. I spend most of my day in the woods, so you may come find me wherever you like. Okay, bye, Leaf. Alright. Chatted to Leaf. We've still got like, what, an hour and a half until the festival. Do a little bit of foraging. See what there is to see. I wonder if the target practice event will be similar to how they did it before. Because we did pretty well before, but I don't want to curse myself. I don't know if we're gonna do as well the second time. I feel like that was a lot of beginner's luck the first time. Let's see, let's do the loop. Take a quick look. See if there's any bamboo shoots up here. Because Belle wants 2 of them, and we haven't found one in a while. So, I'm not sure if she's gonna be out of luck with that request. And Granny Smith wants apricots, which I also have been struggling to find the tree for those, but it might just be that I picked them like a while ago. Because we found plums and loquats, but no apricots. Let's see, how much space do I have? Oh, I have plenty of space. I keep thinking that I only have the level 1 bag, but I don't. I have a little bit more space. Just a touch. Just enough. I also wonder if that gate is ever gonna open. There's like a gate up there that I assume goes to like other towns, which does not seem to be open. But I guess you never know. Maybe there'll be some plot point. Though I guess the gate at the north end of Olive Town never opened, as far as I know. It was always... the way was always shut. I guess it just serves as a, look, there's other places beyond this place. The world is not actually as small as it may seem. You can technically see another town from that outlook up there. Like, you know that they exist, I guess. Alright, let me go put some of the stuff that we got away. I'm gonna keep the honeybees because I'm assuming that they do the hives the same way that they did in the first game, which meant you needed honeybees to like power the hives, and the honeybees would like die or run out of steam. So I'm assuming that that is also the case here. Okay. Let's go to the festival. Let's see what's happening. Our first festival in this game, actually. So we have to go up here to Hullabaloo Square is a good name for a festival ground, I feel like. Run through the fields. I love the windmill, too. Windmills are so cool. I wish we had them here. We have like the energy windmills, but they're all like out in the ocean. And they're not very aesthetic. Okay, let's talk to everybody. Can't say if I have much experience with these cork rifles. Do you? Belle said she's gonna set a new record. Target practice, huh? I'm not very good at it, but maybe I'll give it a shot. I heard there's a target practice event today. I know you can win. Thanks, Sue. Today's the target practice event. That sounds right up your alley. Does it? I feel like it's not really up our alley. What about Nobi? What about Nobi screams good at target practice? I don't know. There's a target practice event today. Aren't you a good shot? My eyes are trained to follow unmoving letters, following moving targets, however.
Yosh.
Let me at those targets. Come on, Nobi. You try too. It was incredible how sure you were of yourself while hitting those targets. This event is a bit much for these old bones, but you have fun, dearie. I'm much too clumsy to hit a target. I'll be giving it a go too. Hope the old shooting hand hasn't gotten too rusty. So what is this over here? Danger. Do not approach. Okay. Alright. I don't really get this game, but I think I'll try my hand at it anyway. Are you entering too? Keep your wits about you and your aim steady. That'll get you through. A target practice event, huh? If it was a pickaxe competition, I'd definitely win, but... There's a target practice event today. I'm no good, but it's fun anyway. You should enter. I am capable of 100% accuracy. However, my weight would likely impede me in this competition. Alright, Pip. Fair. Are you into this sort of thing? It's probably my least favorite event of the year. Today's event is a big hit with the children. Be sure to join. Are you any good with these quirk rifles? Do you have any tips? I sort of want to join, but I'm not sure if I'd be any good. Maybe I better practice first. Today's the target practice event. I'm thinking of giving it a go myself. Alright, I think that was everyone. I think Mally is not here, but that's because she is confined to the hospital, so... Alright, let's see. Let's see what we have to do. It's target practice day. You gonna put your aim to the test? Yes. Okay, controls. In the target practice game, you'll need to hit targets with your air pointer. Okay. When the game begins, 5 targets will be displayed on the screen. You can hit the target by pressing A, and then using the stick to aim. You score points by hitting red targets. However, hitting black targets reduces the remaining time, so watch what you shoot at. Hit 5 red targets and a red and gold target will appear. Hit this 3 times to enter bonus time. These targets will disappear faster than normal ones. Excuse me, so hit them quick. During bonus time, gold targets appear. You can shoot as many of these as you like, so shoot a ton to score extra points. Try to score as many points as you can before time runs out and aim for first place. Okay, let me practice. Let's practice. Okay, that was medium. Pray for us. I don't know if we were fast enough to win. Oh, I've hit the wrong one. Button mash. I'm like mashing this button as hard as best I can, but just not very fast. Keep going, little dude. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Is that enough? Is that enough to win? Congratulations, Nobi. You've earned first place. In recognition of your achievement, I present to you this trophy. Doo-doo! Look at our trophy! We did it! Amazing! Hooray. Do keep in mind, this one is merely a replica for the sake of the ceremony. The real trophy is with Barry. Please collect it from him whenever you wish. Barry is one of the guards, I think. Okay. Take part in your first ever target practice event. Okay, that went better than I thought it might. I was like, we might do well, we might not. Let's put our animals away, and then I'll see. I don't know if Barry stays... Like, I don't know if the guards stay out by the castle gate at night. I know one of them comes to collect our... That's how we do shipping. They, like, come and get our goods. But I'm not sure if they stay... How late they stay out, I guess. Maybe they're there at all hours. Let's make it another productive day on the farm. It's nighttime, Sue. You bet. Maybe we should plant some new crops today. I heard the news. What? Oh, hi, Luana. Hey, hi you two. I heard the news. So you said, what news? The reason you couldn't show me your ship earlier is because Queen Lucinda took it. I overheard some soldiers talking about it. So you weren't just being mean to me. I'm sorry. I jumped to conclusions. That's right. We really would have liked to show it to you. Thank you for coming by to apologize, Luana. You didn't hurt our feelings, so don't feel bad. I didn't come to... I mean, that too, but I actually wanted to ask about something else I heard. You have these secret gadgets that can do all sorts of amazing things, right? Well, Doraemon's the one who has them, and most of them were taken, too. What are those gadgets like? Can you use them to fly, or maybe tunnel underground? Of course, we can go deep under the sea, or even fly through space. Wow, that sounds amazing. Do you think I could see them? I don't mind, but like I said, the Queen has most of them. Oh, that's right. The soldiers also mentioned something else. They said you're trying to help the townspeople so the Queen will give you back your ship and gadgets. That's right. Those soldiers sure like to talk. I could always help you out. Really? Sure. I don't like to brag, but I am pretty well read. I know all sorts of stuff. Wouldn't you agree? I'm just the person to help you learn more about this strange new planet you're on. What do I say? I say yes. We would love to be your help. Thank you, Luana. Oh, but my place is a little too far for me to come down here every day. I know. Why don't I move in with you? It's certainly big enough. Plenty of space for little old me. We just finished expanding the house, so we do have some room. See? It's the perfect plan. In fact, I think I'll move in today. Huh? Today? Oh, is that not a good idea? I don't see why I shouldn't move in right away if you already have the space.
It would be such a waste to keep going back and forth. Plus, if we live together, you can ask me for my help whenever you need to. Can't argue with that, right? That's true, but... Great, it's settled then. I'll pack my things right away. What? Did I say something funny? I get the feeling it's gonna get a lot more lively around here. I'm sure it will. Come on, let's go tell the others about what's going on.
My god, Luana. This owl literally trying to live rent-free in your space. Yeah. Luana might be a little autistic. She seems to not take... She's very focused on her own stuff, and she really just seems to, like, blow through any social cues. Like, there was a whole misunderstanding before that she, like, came and asked to see our spaceship, and before we were, like, trying to explain that, like, the queen took it, and she, like, she was like, you're being mean. Like, I see how it is. You don't want to show me the ship. And she, like, busted off, and we were like... That's not what we meant, girl. We'd also just met her too, so she's a lot of points. This is so weirdly wholesome. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop and Lovecrafted monsters to erupt from the earth. No, Farrah. It's a wholesome game. There's very low stakes. Very low stakes. There is like a I guess, like, the drama comes from Loomis, who lives with us. This is technically Loomis's farm. He's the prince of this whole kingdom. Technically, Loomis's father passed away, I assume in, like, an accident, but I guess we, like, don't technically know, like, a while ago. And his whole thing was he was trying to... There's, like, a couple different races of people that live here. There's the, like, Illumins, which are essentially humans, which, like, Loomis is one of them, for instance. There are these elven people that I don't remember what they're called. But that's, like, Oliver and Belle and Granny Smith are, like, elves, essentially. And there's the... Isifs, I think, are the penguin people. And then I also forget what the name of the, like, earth elemental / dwarven people are. They're not dwarves because they're very tall, but they're, like, dwarvish in culture, I guess. Tall dwarves that are really into digging and like shiny things and live underground. So that's like Gogmir and Kidal. Are those folks. And so apparently all the different races used to live on this planet, and they had a really like futuristic society. They had like flying cars and they had like really advanced technology. And then I forget what the jam was, but there was like some sort of cataclysmic event, I guess, and society fell apart, and the different races don't really get along super well anymore. And like there's a bunch of these ruins, like this is an old ruin of theirs, like a building, a super building, a future building, I mean, that used to exist. So there's a bunch of like ruins around and stuff. And I guess Loomis's dad was really into the history and trying to like bring back that kind of golden age civilization. And he died in an accident, so Loomis wants to like keep doing that. Like he wants to keep bringing everybody together and like bring, you know, I don't know, peace and prosperity to the land. But his mom, the queen, clearly after the death of her husband became very like isolationist, almost like, not, I don't know, she just stays in her castle. She doesn't seem to come out. She doesn't like that Loomis like interacts with other people. I don't know if she's technically like bully xenophobic or like racist or anything. I don't think she is per se, but we don't really know her that well. And she's very protective of him. She thinks it's like a waste of time. So she's kind of weird. She's a little aggressive, but she'll come around maybe. Peaceful 40k universe? Yes. That's kind of what it feels like. Not that I know 40k lore that well, but yeah, like the queen just lives in the castle. She doesn't ever leave. She doesn't seem to interact with other people very much. Not that she hates them necessarily, but like she's just doing her own thing, I guess. So Loomis technically like ran away and then met us, people from space. And she got really freaked out. And then she took our spaceship and all of our gadgets and was like, I don't trust you. She almost put us in the dungeons. We barely escaped that fate. So now we're trying to, like, get her to trust us. I think that's the end game. She, like, we befriend everybody and then she realizes that we're not terrible people. And then we get our spaceship back, maybe. Getting Ni no Kuni vibes, too. Yes. I've been meaning to play Ni no Kuni, but it does have that vibe, I would say. Very similar. Actually, you know what? I wonder... I've been wondering if everyone goes to Castletown Plaza and to the inn at night. The, like, restaurant. I don't think the cafe was open that late, but it is often a thing in a lot of these games that people like hang out in the bar at night, but I guess maybe not. Maybe not in this game. Alright, let's chop down some trees on our farm and then go home, I guess. Then go to bed. But we gotta use this energy somehow. Might as well. Oh, our cherry trees. They're coming along. I need to buy some Sakura trees, I think. I don't think I bought any. Maybe we like depleted our funds last time. I definitely need to do that. Get those going. The one thing is, I don't think that trees regrow in these games, which is like a little bit sad. Because I do kind of like that aspect of, you know, you can clear your land and then more trees come up, or you like get the seeds to plant them. We do have Granny Smith, runs an orchard. She's an orchardist, so she'll sell us saplings, but I don't think for normal trees. Only for fruit trees and like bamboo and cherry trees. So not quite the same. So you can completely deforest the entire game. You can, the trees that are in the forest grow back that you can cut down, but you can deforest, like you can clear cut your farm. But trees, only certain trees can be cut down in the forest, and the ones that can be cut down do grow back over a couple days. But just the ones on your farm do not, so. Just a little different there. Because I usually like having trees on my farms. I don't know. They add something. I like shade. I like to not cook in the sun, if possible. So, I like the practical element of being like, okay, well, let's use this shade. Also, I probably shouldn't have... I don't know how often the cucumbers grow back, because I realized that Loomis needs 10 veggies. I sold like 6 of them the other day. It's pretty rough. So I would have been done in like one more harvest cycle, but I'm not sure if they'll come back. in time. And Ferret, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that. I was mad late this morning getting this stream started, and part of it was because I was like finishing up chores and then took a really long time to like, I kept like sitting down ready to play, and then I was like, wait, no, I need to like get my cord for my controller. I need to get water. It was like always something missing, so I had to like run back and forth like 5 times. Not the best. Oh, there she is. She joined our crew. Let's see. Where is Loomis? Also, I need to like check upstairs. Is she staying? Luana has to be in the girls' room, right? Oh, yes, she is. I assume we probably have to expand. Oh, there's 1 extra bed. I don't know where we would put some. There's like 2 extra chairs, so I'm not sure where we would put anyone else. I pretended not to notice, but I caught Poppy singing about buttered corn the other day. Fair enough. So wrinkly pea crossed with a smooth pea leads to another smooth pea plant. Best note that. Fair enough, Loomis. Fair enough.
Yes.
And that's 1 stable, all ready to go. That was fast! Thanks, Belle! Mary's waiting for you inside. She came running over when she found out we were nearly done. Okay, I'll go in and see her. Hey, Nobi! Belle told me you put up a horse stable. Hey, Mary. Did you bring the horse? I thought you... Wait, where's the horse? Try whistling. Whistling? What for? Never mind, Vi. Just give me a nice big toot. Come on. There's our boy. There's Calf. Whoa, it came running over. Yep, it'll come to you whenever you whistle. Hop on your horse and it will take you around super fast. Don't try to go in your house on horseback though. You won't fit. And don't worry, it's clever enough to find its way back to the stable no matter where you get off. I'll do my best. It can get sick if you leave it out on rainy days though, so keep it in the stable when the weather's bad. Okay, I'll try not to saddle it when it's raining too much. Besides riding it, you can also talk to it and brush its mane. Make sure you give it lots of love and attention, Kay? Okay. And that's all the advice I have. But before I go, you should name it. You want me to name it? Of course! It's gonna be your horse after all. What should I name it? There's only one name for horses on this channel. And it's Calf. Let's call you Calf. Yes. I know. Let's call it Calf. I love it. Treat Calf well, okay? I will. You can keep a single horse as a pet. Riding it will let you travel faster. However, you can't go inside while on your horse. Press... Oh, okay, that button. Come running. Talking to it or giving it treats will raise its affection level. If you leave it out in the rain, it might get sick. Remember to bring it into the stable when it rains. If it does get sick, be sure to buy medicine for it at Stacy's clinic. Mr. Ed. Not quite. Nay. There's a good girl, Calf. Hey, I know, since it's such a nice day, why don't we take a run around the farm? It must feel cramped in the stable all the time. Let's give you some fresh air. Does that sound good? Okay, let me on. Hi-ho, Calf! Whee! Horses are so fast! I feel like the wind! Having fun, Calf? Nay. Huh? What's wrong? You seem tired. Are you sick?
I hope not. I guess I should take you to Mary. What do you think? No need to worry. She definitely isn't sick. Really? Whew, that's a relief. But what's the problem then? Does she not like me? Nay. That's not it either. Calf definitely likes you. Really? You can tell how a horse feels about you by looking at their eyes. See the way she looks at you? So don't worry. She likes you just fine. Then... maybe she didn't like it when you made her run. Huh? But don't all horses like to run? Well, Sally said she was neglected because she was raised to be a racehorse but was too slow. So maybe running brings back bad memories. Oh. Don't worry, Calf. I think you're plenty fast myself. Yeah, so I hope she'll be able to enjoy running again one day. She probably didn't always hate it. Say, can you do me a favor, Nobi? What? I want you to show Calf how fun running can be. It might take a bit of time, but I think she'll warm up to it little by little. Can you do that? Of course. I want her to be able to enjoy running too. Thanks, Nobi. Don't worry, Calf. We'll do this together. Nay.
Alright. We got our horse. It's happened. Calf has come home. Finally. Finally. The days passed much, it took a lot longer than we thought to get her. But she's here. She's here now. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, let's see. Talk, brush, talk, brush, owl. I think it was supposed to be nice weather today. I keep forgetting to kind of check the weather. So I should do that. I also forget if I can do that in my house. I should probably check on that. I thought we got like a radio or something that I could maybe do that. But maybe not. Okay, these two are good. Go back, get... Oh, that's a chicken coop, I forgot. Stable. Oh, the stable's nice. Alright, let's take Calf out. Calf can come over here. Hello, Doraemon. Now, let's get our watering can. I guess we'll start over here and then work our way over. Oh, also Pip. Subject: Doraemon. Robot cat. Abilities: reasoning, emotion, proclivities, yummy buns. I don't know why they call it. I guess it's a localization thing. They call Doraemon's favorite food is dorayaki, which makes sense. Dorayaki, if you haven't had them, are also delicious. They're like one of my favorite, like, Japanese snack dessert things. They're like two pancakes with red bean paste in between them. Like a sandwich. A pancake sandwich. They're very good. Anyway. Doraemon loves those things. So, they translated it to yummy buns. which I guess that's fine. I guess there's maybe not a better way. I would just call them dorayaki, but yummy buns it was. Alright, watering done. Let me put these peas away. Because we're gonna need these, I guess. To give to Loomis. To prove we're farming. Oh yeah, okay, so I can check it from here. Okay, so today is all sunny. Tomorrow is overcast and then sunny.
Pillow! Pillow fight! Hello, hello, hello. Let me get you a raid shout out. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let's get you... What were you up to? Let's see. Pillow Fort Games. You were playing... Oh, you're doing just chatting. Nice. How was that? Hope your Saturday is going well. Let me get you a normal shout out as well. There we go. We were coloring and building room setups. Ooh, nice. Well, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Rizaldia. I go by Raz for short. I am a marionette VTuber. I mainly play farming sims and mahjong. Today we're playing Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. One of my favorite farming sims. It's a lot of fun. But I'm glad you guys had fun. Coloring and building room setup sounds good. That sounds like an excellent way to like start a Saturday. Sounds very chill. But thank you for bringing everybody by, Pillow. I super appreciate it. I hope your Saturday has been going well, aside from just streaming. Obviously, if you have to piece to go get food or hydrate or any of that good stuff, definitely do that. Don't feel pressured to stay. Obviously, we'd love to have you, but if you have to leave, don't feel like you have to stick around. But welcome in. We just got our horse, so that was very exciting. It's been a long time coming, getting our horse. I found a game called My Dream Setup that was the room decorating part of Sims, and then a game called Coloring Pixels that's a paint by number type deal. Ooh, those sound fun. That sounds really joyful. Very relaxing. Kind of the best, actually, doing something so chill, I feel like. Especially on... Oh, I should move my mouse. How long has that been there? Especially on like a weekend. Doing something nice and relaxing to start it off is always a good idea. But welcome in. Let's see, I don't know what we're up to otherwise. Now that we've gotten our horse stable squared away, I don't know if we have any other big to-dos. No, these are just like get closer to all of these people. Yeah, I don't know, just befriending people, I guess. And like trying to get these 2 requests finished. It's kind of a rainy day where I'm at, so I was just treating my stream like the old stay and vibe family days. Yes, I love that. I love rainy days, but they're not great if you had things that you like needed to do outside. You know, if you have to leave your house. Not the best, but I like the ambiance of like relaxed rainy days where you're like at home completing jigsaw puzzles and like drinking tea and having a nice time. My husband also loves rainy days. We're both a fan of like overcast weather, I guess. Gray days as we call them. Happy Saturday. Rainy days are primo. Hello, Mary. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your Saturday's going well. I agree. I really do love rainy days. Sometimes I love them a little less because I'm supposed to do something outside and then I either have to go out in the rain or not do what I was going to do, but they're still fun. Also, what is with the weather being wrong here? It said it was going to be sunny today, and I see it being overcast, and I'm getting freaked out. Getting worried that it's gonna be, like, spooky. The perfect excuse to procrastinate? That is true. Yeah, rainy days are good for, like, taking a break, chilling, not working too hard. That is true. They're also good for eating soup. And I love eating soup. Like having a nice warm bowl of soup and a nice cup of tea and like watching a movie or something. Always good. Usually my mom would be crocheting something, my bonus dad would work on something around the house, like organizing or fixing something, and I'd be doing one of my old games or activity books. Aw, I love that. I love that. Yeah, it's like good weather for just like sitting
in place and doing something. So like lots of, oh, that was a frog. Lots of textile crafts are good for that. Like, you know, knitting or crocheting or tatting. Honestly, a great memory tap after being emotionally ripped on Thursday after beating a game. Oh no. Was it one of those where the ending is really like crushing, or were you just like sad that you know, it was over, I guess. And sleep. Thank you for the Forg wealth flex. That is a lot of Forgs. You are very wealthy. They are ribbiting in chorus together. We are all in awe of how many frogs you have. 15,000 of them, in fact. Which is quite a few. I don't know what would happen if you had 15,000 frogs all in one place. I feel like you'd, I don't know, you'd feel stressed about it. I'd feel like you'd be like, this is like too many frogs. Too many. Alright, let's get, I'm gonna put Cap away, because I'm literally just, I'm freaked out by this weather. Thank you, Raz. The weather is quite lovely to flaunt my Forg wealth. Yes, good, good. I'm glad it's the perfect weather for showing off Forgs. Not crushing, the game was really fun, but we found the Easter egg at the end where the devs put themselves in the game to talk about what the game meant to them, so it just kind of hit, aww. Aww. Yeah, sometimes games just get you, you know? Sometimes they just surprise you right in the feels. You weren't ready. You didn't expect it. Which can be great, or it can be distressing. Guess it goes both ways. Can go either way. Sometimes a mix of both. Sometimes you're like happy, but you're like crying, but it's happy tears. I love the clouds in this game. Clouds in the water. They did a good job. The art in this game is like unreal. It's so pretty. And it's so soft. I love the, I don't know, I just love the like watercolor feel, and that like certain things have like a watercolor on paper texture, which I love. Just like that they included it like that. Let's see, is there anything back there? I don't really see so. Doesn't help that 1, I'm an empath, and 2, I found that game because of a stream channel during the height of the pandemic, and I accidentally touched that memory and realized how much the game means to me too. Aww. Yeah, so it was like the double whammy. Like, it was like the game itself was touching, but then you kind of had additional feelings attached to it. Honestly, the pandemic, what a trip. I think we all need to be in therapy after what we've experienced with that thing. I think it wouldn't hurt. I think we'd probably only benefit from it. Because we kind of went through like a collectively traumatic event, which is pretty horrific. Truth, I think we all just need to be in therapy. True. Full stop. We should all just probably be in therapy. Let's all talk to a professional about how we feel anyway, let alone living through a traumatic event. I'm a big mental health advocate. I think everyone should be a big mental health advocate. There's no downside to like working on your mental, you know? Therapy's good for you. It can be expensive, which I think is why a lot of people, or some people, avoid it. I'm sure some people avoid it because of like stigma or whatever, but I think some people also don't go because it costs money, and maybe they don't have good benefits, or like they can't, I don't know. I had my old boss had like her psychiatrist, we like swapped health insurance, and her psychiatrist was like out of network, and it was like a whole to-do, so that can happen too. Oh, Luana, what are you up to? Self-care is important. It is. My friend made a good point one day. Oh, let me put this away. My bamboo shoot so I don't accidentally like eat it Or we spent days looking for one and only just barely found one. But yeah, I don't know, like, during the pandemic, I didn't really think about it too much because, like, I was trying to protect my mental, but, like, when the pandemic was, like, happening, I lived, like, right near the original, like, patient zero. So that was scary. It was, like, realizing that that dude, like, had this illness and had been on the train line that, like, everyone went on and being like, well, this is it. And so, and, like, people started getting really sick really fast, like, in my city, and it was very scary. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. I don't know, we were, like, so paranoid. It was hard to, like, the food, like, I don't know, people were, like, panic buying food, locking themselves in, like, spraying everything down with rubbing alcohol. Very stressful. You take your car in regularly for a tune-up and check-in, so why don't you do that for your body and mind? So true. So true. I can't do much about cost, but I'll fight to make it acceptable. Hopefully that makes people look at it as more of a necessity. Yeah, I think there's, like, there's two barriers to mental health wellness. One is stigma. People don't want to admit that they're struggling, which is, like, not good, because then you can't get help if you don't recognize that there's a problem, right? And then the other side of it is people not being able to afford it, which is kind of a separate thing. But you can kind of affect people's perception of mental health, which is always a good thing. To be like, hey, it's perfectly normal to need help, need to go talk to a therapist and work through stuff. That's a common thing. I'm not struggling, I'm just existing with great difficulty. Welcome in, Cabbage. Happy Saturday. It's one way to look at it, you know? Alright, Barry, do you have my thing? Yeah. Give me my trophy. But yeah, sometimes we are existing with great difficulty. Sometimes that's just how it works. Sometimes we're just on the struggle bus. That's okay. It's also important too, I think there's like another side of this that I think is really important to acknowledge, and that is like, it's good to normalize people having mental health struggles, but it should also be normalized to understand that if you harm someone while you're having like a mental health episode, that doesn't mitigate the harm that you caused. It just means that you didn't do it out of like malicious intent. But like, so I have really bad anxiety. I have like a really bad anxiety disorder and agoraphobia. And when my anxiety starts spiking, I get like snappish because I'm like stressed. But if I'm snappish at somebody, that does not mean that that was cool for me to like be snappish at somebody. That's on me to handle my own mental health. And that means if I know that I'm having a rough time, that I have to like go talk to somebody and like get something looked at. So we also need to, you can't use like a mental health issue as like an excuse for why you're treating people poorly, which does seem to happen quite a bit, and I'm not into it. Your mental health, just like your physical health, is your responsibility. And if you're having a mental health crisis and you do something bad, then apologize. It just means that you're not a malicious person, but you still have to recognize that what you did was not cool, and it's also totally acceptable for the person who you harmed to not accept your apology. That is their own prerogative, if maybe it was the last straw, and that's okay. Sometimes that's just how that happens. Let's see. I worked at a fast food, gas station, convenience store, but my company was good and they offered leave during the shutdown if you wanted to isolate. They offered emergency pay if you caught, so you got PTO. Oh, nice. And they even offered bonus pay for those who stayed. Nice, nice. Also, Rev, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome in. Is there a crackle or pop phase? Snap, crackle, and pop? My main struggle is ADHD. My major symptoms are executive dysfunction, emotional regulation, and emotional permanence. But it's still on me when I hurt my friends because of those, and it's my job to be better. And sometimes I think it just means like being upfront. Like, so like with anxiety and agoraphobia, a lot of times I cancel on my friends last minute for plans because I'm just having a bad mental health day. But instead of flaking on them and consistently making them feel like it's like that I don't want to hang out with them or something, I try and be really honest and say like, hey guys, I do want to hang out, but I'm having a bad mental health day, so can we like rain check it? And that just helps a lot. If you're just honest with people that you're like, hey, I've got this thing, I'm not using it as an excuse if I do harm you, but just so you know, and then if something does come up, you just let people know. And you say, hey man, sorry I did that. It was not out of malice. The demons surrendered and fled for their lives, leaving only the lucky mallet behind. Wave this, and you shall receive whatever it is your heart most desires, said the princess. Hearing that, Isun-boshi, is that what? Yeah, it must be. Isun-boshi wished to grow big and strong. And with one wave of the mallet, he was. In an instant, he grew to the size of a real man. He would go on to marry the princess, and they all lived happily ever after. What are you guys talking about? Folktales! Luana wanted to hear some of our folktales from back home. You don't get to hear stories from other planets every day, after all. Sue just finished the story of the Ichi-Hai Samurai. Or the Inch-Hai, not Ichi. Inch-Hai Samurai. And what a fascinating tale it was, about a tiny little boy who goes on a grand adventure. And fights off a horde of demons and gets married to a princess and oh, and the way he used his size to fight the demons from inside. A most ingenious twist. Never thought I'd see Luana so excited about a folktale. You know what has me even more intrigued than Isun-boshi's grand adventure, though? That lucky mallet. The what? The magic item that allowed him to grow to full size. It grants absolutely any desire, you know? It sounds like something out of a dream. Oh, what I would give to see it with my own eyes. I wonder what it looks like, too. A mallet's a hammer of some sort, right? So then... It's just an old folktale, Luana. The lucky mallet isn't real. All we can do is imagine what it might look like. Let's not jump to conclusions, shall we? Okay, ma'am. She's like, let me Naruto run to Doraemon and ask him. Hey, Doraemon. You probably have something that works like the lucky mallet, don't you? You mean one of his gadgets? Yeah, after all, he's got tons of useful little ones, doesn't he? Who's to say he doesn't also have a little hammer that can grant wishes? Well, do you? Well, I guess I do. Seriously? Really? See? It never hurts to ask. Go on then. Let's see it already. Okay. The lucky mallet! Ta-da! Wow, that looks just like the one I've seen in picture books. And it can make any wish come true too. Oh, but there's a catch. It doesn't matter. As long as it grants wishes, this is absolutely incredible. Let's take it for a test run. What do I wish for? Huh? Oh, I know. I know what I'd like. A whole bunch of books. One is never truly done learning, and books are the best teachers. I don't particularly care what kind of books they are either. I just want lots of them. That should do it, right? Yeah, now you wait for your wish to be granted. I just hope the books turn out the way you expect them to. This is so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Hey! Belle rolls up. I bet she has the books. Are those my books I hear calling? What are you guys up to? Sounds like you're having fun. And what was that thing you were waving around? I've never seen anything like it. I guess not, but so be it. I can wait.
This is what you saw. It's called the Lucky Mallet. Huh. Mind if I take a closer look? I've never seen engravings like these before. Very interesting. And look at this handle, the way it goes round there. Huh. Very interesting indeed. You know what? I think this thing that just gave me the stroke of inspiration I was looking for. Is this a tool from back on your world, Nobi? Yeah. Wow. Say, have you got any other weird, quirky looking stuff like this you could show me? Huh? Like what? Something like that mallet. Anything with a unique look to it that might inspire me. Come on, hit me with the most exotic looking stuff you've got. It's not like I carry stuff like this around all the time, you know. Say, why don't you join me in listening to more fairy tales from Sue and Nobi's world? Fantastical folktales might help get your creative juices flowing. Especially when the stories are filled with odd little artifacts like this one. You know what? I think you might be onto something. Nobi, Sue, do you have any other stories you can share with us? Let's see. How about Urashima Taro? It's an old story with a dragon palace, a beautiful princess, and a mysterious jeweled box. A jeweled box, huh? You've got my attention. What's the story about? Well, it starts out with this guy named Urashima Taro, and... Poppy is like, what? Everyone's listening in. Alright. Roving diner completed. Guess I can't talk to... It's like being weird with Poppy. Let's see. One of the things I said is I need direct invites with language like I want you to come with us if you want to, not you can come with us if you want. And secondly, always invite me because even if I say not every time, I want to be included. Yeah, that's definitely nice. Didn't the inch-high warrior do the Ant-Man meme way of fighting the demon? I have no idea. Maybe. Sounds like maybe. Perhaps. Is Leaf in here? Let's see. No. No, he is not. Alright. Found everyone there. Let's go say hi to Gogmir and crew. I can't type. It was supposed to be, I want you to come with us if you are able. Oh. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Oh. Geedall is munching. Let's see. Let's go to Gran's first. Yep, there she is. Yeah, let's look at these saplings. Okay, so we're supposed to get cherry blossom saplings. Let's get a couple of these. Let's get a few. I need to figure out how I'm gonna plant these, because I feel like I put some of my saplings in the wrong spot, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Today is the day you guys bring Granny Smith the chairs you've been making, right? Did they turn out okay? You can bet your bottom mine did. Oliver. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we should save the best for last, and by that I mean my chair. Come on then, Oliver. You're up first. I do wish we'd had just a little more time. However, a deadline is a deadline. Bring it out for me, would you, Big G? Okay. That's a chair? You call that a chair? Did you really not have the time to slap a backrest on the darn thing, or at least give it a paint job? It's probably because I took so long to put it together. Sorry.
Don't go blaming yourself, Big G. Not when Oliver doesn't know the first thing about assembly himself. Is it safe to sit on? Now that much I can guarantee you. Go on. Try it out. Whoa! You're right. This thing is way sturdier than it looks. Of course it is. We can't have Gran sitting in something that wobbles now, can we? Speaking of which, that ill-conceived entity you've been working on looks practically designed to fall over. Still better than this sorry piece of crap. Is that so? Well, go on then. Let's have a look. Coming right up! Better get those specs nice and clean, because you're in for a heck of an eye-opener. These two are siblings, by the way. That's why they fight like cats and dogs. Whoa! A chair that actually looks the part! That's not bad. That's because it's the real deal. Painstakingly designed, meticulously detailed, and the perfect solution to all your sitting needs. That's amazing! Well, what do you think? It certainly looks quite nice, yes. Need I remind you, though, this is for Gran. Do you honestly expect the poor woman to look it around the way it is? It's not that hard. More importantly, is it stable enough? I thought I saw you having a little bit of trouble with that. Of course it is. All those setbacks only helped make it better. I mean, maybe that's why it's a tiny bit bigger and heavier now, but still. Mind if I try it out? Knock yourself out. Seems okay to me. What did you... Whoa! How did he wait? How did he end up face first on the ground and the floor and the chair is sideways? Like, wouldn't you expect it to go over on top of him, or him over sideways, or it over back together? Don't you normally go with the chair? Ow, 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 ow. Nobi, you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm okay, I think. I don't get it though. It took a while, but I reinforced this thing to where it was rock solid as a rock. Yes, but in doing so, you also threw off its center of gravity, making it easier for it to tip over. You gotta be kidding me. If you just do your calculations while planning out your designs, you wouldn't run into these problems. I don't need advice from someone who can barely put a finished chair together, okay? Really now? Well, at least one can actually sit on mine. Come on, guys. Fighting's not gonna help. Hey, wait a minute. I know exactly what this situation calls for. The Ultra Mixer! Feast your eyes on this! Oh, what is it doing? Oh! Whoa! How did you do that? It fused them both together. That's amazing! I'm just glad it actually worked. I used this gadget Doraemon let me to combine both chairs into one. Oh. Okay, hear me out. Oliver, you couldn't finish your chair in time, and Belle, yours wasn't sturdy enough. But when we combine both of your strengths like this, we get a nice little piece of work. It does look nice, safe to sit on too. If you ask me, what you guys need is to look past your differences and start working together again. Belle, you could really use Oliver's help, and Oliver, it feels like you'd be just as lost without her. This chair, though, it's kind of awful, isn't it? Huh? All the little touches I added are gone. It's got that signature boring look that all of Oliver's designs do. And yet, it looks neither as practical nor as lightweight as my designs usually are. Your little touches are so loud and overbearing, they're ruining this chair, even after being pared back. Excuse me? Hey, let's all calm down now. Hello? Can I come in? Granny Smith! I was wondering if that chair of mine might be ready yet. Well, actually... Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second. And Como, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cottage.
Hello, Raz. I'm a student living in Korea. I like Doraemon, so I was looking around the Doraemon game broadcast, and you were playing a game about Doraemon, so I came in here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Yes, we're playing Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. It is a farming sim, a collab with the Story of Seasons people. So it's very cute. The Doraemon cast they go in a spaceship, and they jet off, and they land on this planet. And they're given a farm to work on, but they meet kind of a goofy cast of characters, but it's very good. It's very cute. It's well written. I think if you like Doraemon, you'd like it. It's got a lot of that Doraemon, like, campy humor and writing, which is good. It sure is. Oh, wonderful. Nobi, wait. My, now. Isn't that just lovely? I'm not sure I've ever seen a chair quite as nice before. Is that so? Oh, yes, dearie. I knew I couldn't go wrong asking the both of you. Thank you so very much. No, it was... I'd like to take it with me. Would you be so kind as to carry it back to my home for me, dearie? You bet! See? She liked it too. I'm telling you, the two of you work great together. So, how about it? Gran might be happy, but that doesn't mean I am. Same here. That chair was meant for Gran, so if she's happy with it, I suppose there's no sense in discussing it any further. However, that doesn't mean I'm any more inclined to let Belle tamper with my work going forward. I'd rather learn to assemble furniture myself than let her keep adding her loathsome frills to my designs. As if I even want to work with your designs. This can't be happening. What a crew. What a crew. Thank you for welcoming me. Since I live in Korea, the time difference from where you live, so I can't watch the broadcast often, but I will come often. Yeah, no worries. You don't have to worry about that. I realize that the time difference is quite a lot for you in Korea, because it must be quite late right now. But there's always VODs on Twitch, or I also have here. Whoop, my monitors are like, girl, what are you doing? I hate when I alt tab. I've also got a YouTube channel there as well. So if you ever miss a live broadcast and you prefer to watch on YouTube, I cut out all of like the beginning screens and the be right back screens and the end screens. So sometimes it's a little bit easier to watch in that format. I try and upload games like a couple days after we play them. So that has like all of our previous play sessions of this game as well. So they're all on there. But yeah, you don't have to worry about making the live show. I understand it can be hard to make it when the time difference is bad. So there's never any pressure. But I'm happy you stopped by, and I'm glad that you like Doraemon as well. Hopefully you enjoy getting to watch the game. Alright, let's see. Who have I not met today? I think I didn't meet... Well, did I meet? I did talk to Pip. I didn't talk to Mary, though. I've debated dropping my VODs on YouTube for the series games. I highly recommend doing that, just because, like, I would say for series games, for games that have stories, just, unless you're, like, really binging it on Twitch, it's hard for people to catch up. And of course, you can always explain what's going on in the game. But yeah, your VODs just kind of disappear on Twitch after such a short time that it's kind of nice to have them housed somewhere that people can access. Because, I don't know, sometimes people, you know, you miss a session and you still want to, like, know what's happening, so you'll, like, go back and watch it. Neither breaking up the breaks as episodes or cutting out the ad break. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else that I want to buy here. Let's see. Peas. Harvested every 5 days.
Turnips. Maybe I plant a bunch of turnips. Let's do 12. Let's just do that. But yeah, I suggest having your VOD saved somewhere for story games. I just think it's a nice touch. It lets people kind of... Then people don't have to worry as much about not being able to make, you know, the live show. Because, you know, things happen. Sometimes people, they can't make it. It doesn't work with their schedule. And then it, like, takes some of the pressure off of that. Okay, let me see. Where should we plant these? Oh, I need to, let's do... So we could do a cherry blossom tree here. Actually, we could do a checker pattern. That could be cute. Like, I think... That could... Yeah, no, that could be super cute. Click to accept Discord, subscribe to YouTube, follow Twitter. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Como. I will add you. If in the Discord, there is a... there's a role that you can get. I'll add it for you. If you want it. It pings you when I go live. It might be tough for you because, again, the time difference, so you might not want to get pinged when I'm going live at, like, odd hours, but it's there. I also post, like, my schedules and stuff. I always put them up on Twitch anyway, just because it's easier to keep them there, but I also post them on Discord and Twitter, so you can see when I'm playing which games and what we're up to in a given week. We have a bit of a different schedule next week because I'm actually off on vacation. But we'll be back to our, like, normal schedule after that. Oh, I kind of like the way this is looking. I think this is cute. And I was thinking we could, like, plant in between these, like, flowers or something. Little blocks of flowers. That could be cute. Alright, let me see if I can... Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Maybe I'll just do a batch here. 2. Let's see. 4. 5. 6. Okay, we'll do this. Get our turnips out. It probably would also help with the fact that stream is in the morning to us East Coast, so I've made friends across the pond, but also have friends in my area that might be compromised. Yeah, it's tough to find a good time for everybody, I find, because, like, I have a decent amount of friends. Actually, most of my friends are West Coast, and this stream is way too early for them, for West Coast folks. It's very difficult. Some of them get up at this time, but, like, it's a Saturday, you know? So, like, getting up at 7 a.m., you know, we usually start at 10 a.m. Eastern. Getting up at 7 is a lot. So, it's, like, tough to find time sometimes. So I find having a set schedule, but then also putting the VODs elsewhere just makes it so that people can watch when it's convenient for them. Time zones really make me wish the Earth was flat. I know, it's tough. It makes it hard to sync up with, like, friends to play games and stuff too. I've had that problem. I struggle to collab with people, actually, because my schedule is very strict, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of time to stream, and the time I have is very set. So it can be tough because I don't fit into a lot of other people's schedules either, and I feel bad making people always, go to my schedule. So it can be challenging. I think in the day and age of the internet, we should have a universal time. The problem is that some places do daylight savings, and some places don't do daylight savings. So I think if we got rid of daylight savings, or we all adopted daylight savings, either way, then it would work, but it does make things complicated. It's almost 2 a.m. in Korea. Oh my goodness. Time for me to go to bed soon, so I have to sleep. It was short but fun. See you next broadcast. Good night. Thank you for coming in, Como. Enjoy your evening. Rest well. But thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. 2 a.m. Oh my goodness. So late. So late. I mean, I go to bed late too, so. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. I'm a degen goblin, so I'm up whenever. I know you do late night. Sleep is always up at like crazy hours, I feel like. Late night streams. Though I don't know what time they are for you, Sleep, I guess. I'm not sure if it's like maybe a little bit more reasonable hour for you. But I feel like you're always going live and I'm like going to bed. I am West Coast. Okay, so it's a little bit more reasonable. Cause yeah, I feel like you're going live and I'm like, I gotta sleep. I gotta rest. I wonder, you know, I should have gone to I should see what we need to make next from the wood shop. Well, I think Universal Time would not include daylight savings. It probably would not. The problem with the Universal Time, too, is, like, wouldn't it feel bad if it was, like, 8 p.m., but it was, like, light out? You know? Like, who gets the time that feels bad? Alright. Say hi to everybody. But said, like, I think we use local time for us, but universal time for international communication. That's true. But that's kind of what GMT is for, though. Like, Greenwich Mean Time, I feel like, is usually used as, like, the universal one. Or UTC as well. But yeah, it's tricky. Man, I love Pip. What a good bean. Our little robot friend. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave everyone in today. As far as I know, GMT equals UTC. Yeah, I think it is like, you know, the median line or whatever. So it's just plus 0. That's my perception anyway. Alright, let's brush half. Alright, Cap's gonna stay inside again today. And then we gotta water. Wish it was gonna be overcast. Kinda wish it was gonna rain. then I wouldn't have to water. Though I think I can get the friends to water, but I haven't like figured out how to do that yet. Should experiment next time. See how we get our fellow farm members to actually do work. I got the fairies. The fairies once watered all of my plants in Harvestella, and I have no idea how to get them to do it again. I'm like, huh, how did that work? How can we do that? There we go. Turnips are all watered. We just teach it in a way that if I say I stream at 1300 UTC, folks on Eastern know that's 9 p.m. Yeah, it would be helpful if we taught, like actually taught UTC in school and just like taught it as translation, like you said, so that everyone just knew. Because it is confusing. As I've learned as a VTuber trying to do collabs, it's a lot of like, wait, what time zone are you? And you have to like type it in to a thing and be like, what time is that for you? I know all the US times I can do just fine, but the minute it gets to like different European time zones or like places in East Asia, I'm always like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know this one. Everybody balks at 24-hour time, but I work overnights. I mean, 24-hour time it definitely has its uses, I would say. Definitely has good spots. Let's see, how many of these? 7 days. Carnations are 12. That's a lot of time. And moondrops. I think we're a little past. We could do them, but they'd be like short-lived. I don't know why I have less, why it costs less for each thing. If you say let's hang out at 7, those are both times I could be around. Both are possible. Okay, let's do 18. Let's do 2 patches of these. Or could we do 18 plus... Let's do... We could do this. Yeah, let's try this. It's a lot of daisies. I don't know if I'm gonna regret having this many things to water. Probably. Most likely. Because if I do... patch of flowers in here. Maybe I need to upgrade my watering can again. Smooths over communication. If you're saying, hey, let's hang out Thursday the 1st at 1900, I know exactly when we're planning. I'm just big on direct communication. I mean, ambiguity makes everything hard, so the more direct you can be, the better, I feel like. Is it gonna rain? Oh, sick. It is. Perfect. I don't know how long it takes for the rain to, like, set in, though. Oh, it's instant. Nice. I think this is how I'm gonna do crops. I'm gonna do, like, sets of this. Let's see. How much... Let me see if I can... how much I can dig, and then I might have to take a nap. I don't know how much that'll improve my situation, but... I'm like watching my heart to see if I'm gonna pass out. Okay, I think I will. Can I not nap if it's raining? I guess maybe I can't. I thought you could, but maybe you can't. Do I have anything to eat? Let me drink this milk. How much does that give me? Okay, that's enough for me to finish my planting. We'll handle it. And then I'll go foraging anyway, so it's fine. Okay. I might have just made a lot more work for myself, but it'll look nice. So that's all that matters. It'll look good. Alright, time to hunt down some fruits. I don't know where those apricots are. I have no idea what tree those are supposed to be on. Say I'm planning on doing a collab with somebody West Coast and we both want our viewers to know when respectively. We could say 9 a.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. GST, or 1300 UTC. But in this ideal world, both sets of viewers would know 1300 UTC was for them. Yeah, that's why I write my schedules in... All of my schedules that I put out, Eastern time is the main time because it's like, that's for me. But I also put it in PST for West Coast folks and in GMT. Just so that, you know, if you don't know, then you've got GMT that you can like work off of. Like if you know, what number to add or subtract from that, you can just do that a little bit easier. Just to make things clear. Because I used to only put my schedules in Eastern time, I think, and it was just kind of confusing for people. It was easy to like think that you knew what time it was and then mess it up and then miss it. So this way, just give people options, make it clear. Less confusion, the better. See, because I stream so early in my little community, I have people in England and Australia as viewers. Yeah, if you stream in the mornings, you're more likely to get that. Especially like Australia, like it's a little bit harder for them to, like, I don't know how many of them are watching in the morning. Like maybe some of them will be like their morning time or evening time, but you're more likely to catch them if you stream early. I see the frog. I was like, I hear a frog.
Yeah.
There we go. Caught that frog. Japanese tree frog. We got one of those in our basement. I actually don't know. I don't know where most of my viewers are from, honestly. I mean, I think the US, but I think most of them are probably not East Coast. Genuinely. I think a lot of them, there's a decent amount in Central Time and Pacific Time. I'm sure there's someone out there in Mountain Time. God bless them. the weird time zone that I never think about existing. The strange one. You got one from East Coast. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's funny because most of my VTuber friends are West Coast. I actually don't know very many East Coast friends. Most of them are either Central Time or West Coast. There's a couple that I know that are Eastern. One of them because she moved to Eastern. She was West Coast, and then she moved out east. But most of them are Pacific Time that I've met. And then I have several that are in Europe, so. But it's like an interesting mix, for sure. And the mix gets more interesting because when I stream Mahjong, obviously there's a lot more folks in East Asia who like watch Mahjong, so, you know, we get a couple folks from Korea or Singapore or Taiwan, those kinds of places. So we have some of them, but I don't know if they catch the live stream as often, again, because it's kind of not at a good time. Okay, let me get our 2 bamboo shoots. Oh, it's in the fridge, I think. Fridge. And then I'll walk to... I think it was Belle that wanted these, so I'll give her one. I definitely used to have more viewers that were European when I used to stream in the mornings on like weekdays. I used to do a morning Stardew stream, but once I changed jobs, that had to stop. Gonna lurk and try and get some sleep before I work tonight. I may be back because my sleep is jacked up again. Well, hopefully you get some rest. I think we're probably gonna finish up after this day ends out, so we'll probably be ending stream soon too. But thank you again for the raid, Pillow. I appreciate you. I blame my love of the pool and the fact that my community pool opened up. There you go. It's a siren song that's hard to resist. Oh. Double tapped the chat with Granny button. But yes, rest well. Hopefully you get to get some rest in before work. Okay, let's swap this. Take out. There we go. She got all her stuff. Actually, what time are they gonna come back? Thought I was able to find some more cozy time morning streamers. Yeah, it's only Saturday that I'm streaming in the mornings, but Sundays I stream from 1 p.m. Eastern, so like sometimes the morning streamers are like finishing up at that time, but it's really only Saturdays, unfortunately. I wish I could do more in the morning because I like streaming and then like going about my day, but it just doesn't work super well with my schedule most days, which is unfortunate. Do be sad. Let's see. Kai wants 5 fish. Mary wants 6 wheat. You guys are asking for a lot, friends. Aiden wants a meal. Listen, I can barely cook, Aiden. Alright, we said hi to all those folks. I'll say hi to Gogmere. I say 9 a.m. to noon on Saturdays is my schedule, but I've been thinking about opening up my weekend stream to be sometime. Oh. But then, she notices the time, and it's nearly midnight, and she darts out in a panic. Oh no! The magic's about to wear off! Goodness me, does she manage to get out in time? She rushes out, leaving the prince behind, and takes off in her horse and carriage. She gets away before the prince finds out, but in her hurry, she leaves one slipper behind. Whew, sounds like she made it. But that leaves her going back to her old dreary life, doesn't it? After she and the prince hit it off so nicely, too. That's a sad way for things to end. Don't worry, the prince wasn't about to give up that easily. He uses the glass slipper she left behind to search the whole kingdom for her. It wouldn't fit anyone's foot but hers, after all. So that's where the slipper comes into play, huh? I think this is giving me some fancy new ideas already. Wait, don't just stop there. Does he find Cinderella or not? It's like the whole town is here. Aiden? Right, so, the prince sends word across the whole kingdom, saying that he'll marry whoever fits the glass slipper. Mary, there you are. But once Cinderella's wicked stepsisters catch word of this plan, they start working on a plan. Belle. What?
Pipe down, would you? We're just getting to the good part. The only part I care about is where you're coming back and tend to the work we've got piled up. Were you looking for me, Gidal? Yeah, I mean, you were supposed to deliver some eggs to us today, right? It was getting a little late, so I figured I'd check to see if everything was alright. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot! I'm so sorry! Sorry, Stacy. I'm guessing you're here about those meds I was meant to prep. You'll have to fill me in on the rest some other time, Nobi. I need to get back to work. Oh, sure. I've got to get back to work. See you around, Nobi. Those two are just arguing in the corner. Same goes for me, unfortunately. In case you couldn't tell, Oliver can be a real pain sometimes. I heard that. Thanks for all the great stories, though. Hope you'll tell us some more sometime. Well, everyone sure is busy, huh? It's too bad. It seemed like they were having fun hearing about stories from our planet. Yeah, Belle's eyes were practically glowing with excitement. It's a shame for work to keep one from pursuing their intellectual curiosity. The town wouldn't last very long with nobody worked, though. If only there was some way they could experience these tales while still getting work done. Wait, that's it? Why don't we write them into some books ourselves? Huh? Us? If we put the tales from Earth into some books, we could lend them out to people to read. That way, they could read in their free time, and there'd be no need to gather like this. No long speeches, no audience, just quick, efficient learning. I get it! Like our own little library. That would remove the need for everyone to coordinate their schedules. I think it's a great idea. Count me in. Me too, only... I'm not sure I'd be all that good at writing books, to be honest. I'm not even sure you're all that good at reading them. You don't have to rub it in. If you're right, though, reading, writing, I'm just not good at any of that stuff. Well then, how about the rest of us do it, and you help? Help? Like how? Well, if we're going to do this, we won't have as much time for our day-to-day activities. Sue could use some help with her work at the clinic, for example. If you helped her finish her work more quickly, she could concentrate on these books. And I could use some help with my experiments as well. So, what do you say? Can we count on you? Well, sure, why not? Sounds like it could be fun. Let's do this. Thank you so much, Nobi. No problem. Time to put some smiles on everyone's faces. Yeah! I don't know how we're supposed to help at the clinic. We're like, nobody takes into account. We are farming. We are feeding people. Like, listen. We've got a lot on our plates already. Hey, folks! Huh? Where is everyone? Over here, Nobi! I was just downing a quick bite. Something you needed. Not really. Just thought I'd stop by. What's that you're eating? I've never seen a dish like that before. This? This here's just one of our staff meals. Staff meals? Leftover ingredients that are turned into food for our staff. Depends on what we've got lying around. I guess that's why I've never seen anything like it. Oh, there's meat in there. I guess you don't mind even though you're a Mistian? I'm not picky. I'll eat anything. Although, I do love my greens. Oliver wasn't wrong when he said Mistians prefer veggies to everything else. You too? You prefer them to meat? That's right. That's why Garrett prepares my meat and fish in a way that pairs well with different kinds of veggies. For this little number, he boiled the meat a little longer, drained all the excess fat to make it lighter. That way, it's easier for a Mistian to eat. That makes it easier to eat? Sure does. Once it's that light and you toss in a bunch of vegetables with some dressing, it's perfect. A meat dish for Mistians, huh? Say, Poppy, what if you guys made more dishes like that? You know, where you make them easy for everyone to eat. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. This is how we thought we could get everybody to eat together in peace. Just like your staff meals. You could take ingredients that all the races like and put them in a single dish. Something that meat eaters and veggie lovers and fish fans can all enjoy. I figured you just needed a dish that worked for different tastes. If we can come up with something like that, we could have Gidal, Kai, and Oliver try it out. If they like it, maybe they'd start to appreciate each other's tastes a little more? That's a fantastic idea. It is. It ain't gonna be easy coming up with something that caters to so many different tastes, though. If anyone can do it, Garrett can. Let's go talk to him. So what do you think? Sounds worth a try, doesn't it? Sounds like a fun challenge, all right. My thoughts exactly. I'm excited to see what you can come up with. Are you sure about this? I mean, it's not like you can't mix all that stuff together, but it's not gonna be easy. Aye, that's what makes it interesting. Besides, even if we fail, we've got nothing to lose. So we're doing this? Aye, we're doing it. Perfect! Thanks for the suggestion, Nobi. Now we've got a shot at fixing this. I'm just glad to help. Things are certainly going to get busy around here. Okay then, Poppy, Sneech, I'm going to need your help. Can I count on you? Now what kind of question is that? Yeah, count me in. I want your help too, Nobi. You got it. That settles it then. The four of us are gonna work together to whip up a whole new recipe. Yeah! Alright, the crew. Let's see, I want to meet Leaf, so I'm gonna go to Chitter Chip really fast, because I don't want to skimp out on talking to Leaf. He's kind of harder to nail down, because he's always on the move. Oh, there he is. Alright. Said hi to them. Still don't know where that apricot tree is. Might have to look it up. I don't know if I got any before. I did feel like they were kind of a spring fruit, but I don't know, maybe they just take longer. Maybe they're like 4 or 5 days to grow back. That's always possible. I had a much better handle on the other game after so long. I knew like exactly which trees had what. Alright. I do also like how big the general store is. It's not that the other general store was bad, but in the previous game it was quite small, but this one is like nice size. And they live there too, which helps. Definitely makes things a little easier. Because it kind of just, it feels more alive, I guess. Because you can kind of see, like, okay, like, yeah, people definitely live here. This would be the size of a shop that caters to anything that anyone need in kind of a diverse town with all sorts of different, I don't know, occupations, I guess. I don't think there's ever anything to pick up over, at least on the far side of the cape. At least not yet. Maybe there will be in a different season. But not just yet. Oh, let's get this. Talk to Ori. And then always trying to like scrounge things off the beach. There are less things to collect from the beach, I would say. The beach is just smaller, I suppose. In the previous game it was pretty, there was a lot of beach that you could wander.
A lot more than in this one. Okay, and then let's do all of these, I guess. Because I don't think we need to like keep coral or anything. Oh yeah, I meant to go back to the wood shop. Let me see what we need to build. Hopefully they don't close before I get there. They might though. They might close at 4. Guess I'm not sure. Nobi can only run so fast on his small legs. Can only go so quickly. Alright, go up here. See what there is to see in their shop. Okay. Let's see. I want to build. So, oh my god, large house needs 2 emeralds. It's a lot. Oh, we should do beehive. Yeah. A beehive, Planning on keeping some honeybees. Yeah, everyone loves honey, right? Okay then, I'll get started tomorrow. I won't be able to build anything else while I'm working, though. I'll get it done lickety-split. Just you wait. Alright, we gotta do some mining for sure. I've been slacking on the mining, but I think we'll have to. I think that's our only option. Because we need emeralds, we need a lot more ore and stuff. So I might have to start doing some mine days. Getting that in. I think we could probably use some more wood too, so I could also go on some lumber runs, but definitely I think it'd be a good idea to aim for trying to be more proactive in the mines, I guess, than we were previously. It'd be good to get beehives up and running though. I don't know if they are in a select location. Because I don't remember them being built. I don't know. I don't remember it taking days in the last game for the beehives to be built. I thought it was just instant. I thought you just bought them, but maybe I'm making that up. It could be at any of these spots, I guess. We will find out. Luckily, we've caught a good number of honeybees, though, so we're all set there. Let's see. Let's check on, let's see. Bulletin board, sunny tomorrow. Fishing contest is the 18th, so that'll be nice. So that'll be in 2 days. Also the same day that the honeybees, the like hives are finished. Should be good. Need to figure out something for this veggie festival. I might just enter with like a trash vegetable, but we'll see how I feel. Alright, let's go to bed early. And then... Oh. Sup, Nobi? Sneech, what is it? Me and Garrett have been working on some new recipes. I wanted to let you know that we've got a whole smorgasbord of dishes that are just begging for your cash. Check them out next time you come by the roving diner. I guess you're really cut out for cooking, huh? Thanks, Sneech. Find an even greater variety of food at the diner. The offerings change day to day, so be sure to stop by daily. Nice. Okay. Let's write a diary entry. And then we're gonna head back to the title screen, because I think that's gonna do it for us today.
So, let me do some quick swapping. In the meantime, let's go over here. Let's go to our just chatting screen. And let me go back and then I can shut off game. Okay, so this is our schedule for this week. So we have got Harvestella tomorrow in the afternoon, so that'll be good. It'll be nice to get more work done in there. I think we're gonna pursue some more heart events in there and then maybe progress the main storyline a little bit more. Major things. Big thing is there will be no streams next week. So just an FYI on that. That we won't have streams next week because I'll be on vacation. But thanks for coming by today. Farewell for now. Had a good time lurking before I chatted. Thanks, Cabbage. I appreciate all of you guys, whether you're lurking or chatting. I always appreciate you guys coming in, stopping by. I think we're going to go see Kyo. My friend Kyoko is doing a donathon, and she revealed a brand new model today. With a new outfit and a new hairdo and all sorts of stuff. So I think we're gonna go say hi to her, but thank you guys for coming in and joining me today. Here's our 2 raid messages. First one is for subscribers, other one is for folks who are followers. I'm supposed to lurk and get something done. Instead, I will say thanks for helping me procrastinate. No problem. No problem, Pillow. Also, I realized I moved my mic really far away, so sorry if my voice just went out. I was distracted. I was like, oh, let me put this to the side. Not yet. Okay, so we're gonna go say hello to Kyo. She is doing her donathon and showing off her brand new model. I'm gonna get that raid started, but thank you guys so much for joining me today. If I don't get to see you guys on Sunday tomorrow, then I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your next week, and I will catch you guys the week after that. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you guys again very soon.